Assalamualaikum and hi to Madam Nurlaili and my friend. So my name is Siti Nurain binti Mama Erwan and my number matric 2025235734. Okay, so today we will be discussing the issue titled Delayed but Never Gone, the challenge of social media records. So nowadays, social media has become a part of our daily life. So people use platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok and Tweet not only for communications right now, but also for business, education, also government announcement and official documentation. Okay, so however, many people assume that once a post, comments, message is deleted, it will disappear permanently. But in reality, this is not always true, because digital record can still exist in backups, cloud storage, screenshot, archive, or even on the social media companies. So, this issue creates the issue known as delayed but never gone. So, from the perspective of Chapter 7, Developing and Emerging Technologies and Record Management, this issue highlight how emerging technologies such as cloud computing, artificial intelligence, big data, and digital platforms have transformed the way records are created, stored, managed, and preserved. While this technology can make information easier to access and share, so they also create a new challenge for record management, especially in ensuring data privacy, authenticity, accountability, and proper disposal of digital records. So in this presentation, we will explain why delayed social media records can still exist, discuss the challenge faced by organizations, and explore how proper record management practice can help address this issue. So next, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Ain. Now I'll continue by explaining the issue. Basically, social media has become one of the main communication platforms used by organizations today. Many organizations use platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, WhatsApp, and X to share official announcements, communicate with customers, respond to complaints, and even make business decisions. Because these communications provide evidence of an organization's activities and transactions, they can be considered official organizational records and should be managed properly. However, one major issue is that many people assume once a social media post, comment, message, or video is deleted, it disappears permanently. But that's actually not true. Even after being deleted, the content may still exist in cloud backups, platform servers, digital archives, screenshots taken by users, or cache copies stored by the system. So, although the content is no longer visible to the public, it may still exist somewhere in the digital environment. This creates a challenge for organizations because they need to determine which records should be retained, how long they should be kept, and how to manage deleted content throughout the record's life cycle. That is why this issue is called deleted but never gone, because deleting social media content does not always mean the record has completely disappeared. Next, I'll explain how this issue impacts records management. The first impact is loss of evidence. If important social media records are deleted before they are captured and archived, organizations may lose valuable evidence. This evidence may be needed during audits, investigations, or when making important business decisions in the future. The second impact is records retention and compliance. Every organization has retention policies that specify how long records should be kept. So, if records are deleted without following these policies, organizations may fail to comply with legal requirements and may not be able to maintain complete and accessible records. The third impact is record authenticity and reliability. When social media content is deleted or edited, it becomes difficult to verify which version is the original record. As a result, the reliability and trustworthiness of those records may be questioned. Lastly, this issue creates digital preservation challenges. Since social media records are stored across different platforms, cloud backups, and digital archives, preserving them for long-term access becomes more difficult. Therefore, organizations need effective records management practices to ensure these records remain authentic, accessible, and properly preserved whenever they are needed.
Assalamualaikum, and my name is Dalia, and I would like to moving on to the challenges faced by organizations, which is managing deleted social media records creates a severe paradox as content removed from a public feed often still exists in background backups, third-party archives, or external screenshots, and it making it highly difficult to determine which versions is the official organizational record. Compounding this problem are the immense legal and compliance risks that follow because organizations are legally required to retain these digital communications for audits, investigations, and also legal requirements. Consequently, any permanent deletion or failure to capture these interactions properly can directly lead to regulatory non-compliance and severe legal liabilities. So, for the next point is privacy and security concerns represent a critical threat, especially since the deleted personal data may still remain visible or stored on unmanaged third-party platforms and also the cloud servers. This lingering data drastically increases the risk of unauthorized access and also the catastrophic corporate data breaches. At the same time, maintaining record authenticity becomes a major struggle because archived or recovered records are frequently altered, incomplete, or missing metadata, making it exceptionally difficult for governance teams to verify the true integrity and reliability of this digital evidence. So, last but not least, organizations must confront the steep financial realities associated with the cost of digital preservation. To properly capture, track, and also protect dynamic social media content, companies are forced to invest heavily in secure cloud storage, robust backup systems, and also continuous long-term monitoring tools. By managing these massive volumes of interactive multimedia records significantly increases overall operational costs, requiring organizations to balance strict records management compliance against tight IT budgets.
Emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, AI, cloud storage, big data analytics, blockchains, and cybersecurity play an important role in managing social media records. AI helps analyze and process large amounts of online information, but it can make also easier to identify and recover digital records even after they are deleted. And now for the cloud storage, allow social media platform to store massive amount of user data online. Although it provide convenience and accessibility, delete information may still remain in backup or server. Big data analytics also allow organizations to collect and analyze user behavior, trends, and interaction, which is it increase the value of digital record but raise concern about the privacy. Blockchain technology can provide a more secure and transparent way to managing digital record because information stored on blockchain is difficult to alter or remove. However, this feature also creates challenges when users want to complete deletion on their personal data. Last but not least, cybersecurity. Cybersecurity play a crucial role in protecting social media record from unauthorized access, data leaks, and misuse.
Next, I will present our recommendations and solutions for addressing the challenges of social media records. As discussed earlier, social media has become an important platform for communication and information sharing. However, once content is published online, deleting it does not necessarily mean that it is permanently gone. Digital footprints, screenshots, and metadata and archive copies may still exist. Therefore, organizations need effective records management practice to ensure that social media records remain reliable, secure, and accessible. So our first recommendation is to establish a social media records governance policy. Organizations should clearly define which social media content should be considered as official records and determine how these records should be created, retained, and disposed of. A clear governance policy also assigns responsibilities to employees, ensuring that social media records are managed consistently and in accordance with organizational and legal requirements. This reduces confusion and minimizes the risk of losing valuable information. The second recommendation is to implement an electronic document and record management system or EDRMS. This is one of the most effective solutions because it automatically captures and archives social media content, including posts, comments, messages, images, videos, and their metadata. Even if the original content is deleted from platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or X, the archive copy remains available for future reference. For example, if an organization removes an official announcement after receiving public criticism, screenshot or archive records may still exist. This clearly reflects our topic, deleted but never gone. Because deleting a post does not erase its digital footprint, and EDRMS helps preserve authentic records for audits, investigations, and legal purposes. Our third recommendation is to strengthen security and privacy controls. Organizations should implement multi-factor authentication, encrypt sensitive records, perform regular backups, and monitor user access. These measures help protect digital records from cyber attacks, unauthorized access, and accidental data loss. As cybersecurity incidents continue to increase, protecting social media records has become an essential part of records management. Finally, organizations should provide continuous staff training and conduct regular records audits. Employees should understand that social media content is not just a communication tool but can also become official organizational records. Regular training improves awareness and reduces human error, while periodic audits ensure that records remain authentic, complete, and compliant with organizational policies. In conclusion, deleting content from social media does not mean that the information has disappeared forever. Digital footprints can remain in the form of metadata, screenshot, and archive records. Therefore, organizations should focus not only on deleting content but also on managing social media records responsibly through proper governance, secure technology, and effective records management practices. By implementing these recommendations, organizations can better protect valuable information while maintaining accountability, transparency, and public trust. Thank you.
In conclusion, the issue of delayed but never gone shows that deleting content from social media does not necessarily mean that the record has been completely erased. As the technology continues, organizations must recognize the social media records are valuable digital records that require proper management throughout their entire life cycle. This issue is closely related to Chapter 7, where developing and emerging technologies provide many benefits but also introduce new risks in the record management. Therefore, organizations need appropriate policy, advanced technology, and effective record management strategy to ensure that digital record remains secure, reliable, and compliant with a legal and ethical requirement. From this topic, we learned that digital information is much more permanent than many people realize. Even after deleting a social media post, trace of the record may still exist in different digital environments. We also learned that emerging technologies bring both opportunities and challenges to record management. Therefore, record manager must continuously adapt to new technology while ensuring a proper governance, security, privacy, and compliance. Finally, this topic reminds us to think carefully before posting anything in online, because in the digital world, what is shared today may remain accessible for many years, even after it has been deleted. That's all from us about the issue delete but never gone, the social media records. That's all from us. Thank you.